Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Christopher with Plan Your Truth, and in today's video we are taking a look around the Pop Century Disney World Resort. This is my personal favorite value resort, so I'm going to show you around a little bit today. We'll take a look inside of my room, the lobby, the shopping, things like that, and then we'll talk a little bit more about Pop Century and if this is maybe the right resort for you and your family. So let's take a look around. So right over there is where you check into the resort and come into the main lobby. That is where you're going to find the bell services and things like that. Lots of great people in there. I just came out from this main classic hall area. There's some side doors right here. But then if you come all the way over here to the left, this is where our bus stops are. So if you're not taking the Skyliner, which we will talk about later, to Hollywood Studios and Epcot. So for all of those other parks, you'll want to catch a bus right out here. There are different lines that you'll get in depending on which bus you want to, or which park you want to go to. One of the things I do like about this resort is it's a smaller resort. I mean, it is big, but because it's a smaller resort, there's just one bus stop, and that actually is a positive. You don't have like an internal bus loop, which a lot of the larger, like moderate kind of type resorts have. It's really nice that you get picked up and dropped off here, and then you go right to the park. There's no other stops you make along the way. So, but yeah, I wanted to make sure to show where those buses were. And I really like this theming out here too. It just sticks to that Pop Century feeling. So throughout the entire resort, you're going to go through the different sections. We have the 50s, the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. So you'll kind of get some different theming that fits in with those decades, but also still mixed in with the Disney theming we all know and love. But let's go inside the classic hall here and take a look at what we have inside. So this is going to be our main lobby area. So if you go straight out there, it's the pool area, which we'll check out in a second. To the right, this is going to be our check-in desks. So those doors on the end are outside. There is where the bell services are. We have all of our front desk cast members here ready to help you, and I love all the artwork behind the desks. Again, some great pictures going through the decades. But if you look at this wall over here, there also is some great memorabilia. So if we just kind of take a look, I won't show you all of them, so you can kind of be surprised when you come, but just some really great theming. I love this. Oh, look. So it's kind of taking you through the decades with some different ephemera and, you know, different memorabilia. We have some McDonald's and pizza. And then, of course, we have some of the Disney movies that came out throughout that time period. If you look at the top, it's a calendar. So like right now we're in the 90s. So it's showing all the things that were in the 90s. But if you go all the way down this wall, it's going to start at, I believe, the 1950s when this resort kind of begins its decade fun. But this is going to be your check-in area where you check in with a cast member. We're going to keep walking this way here for right now. Everything Pop. This is shopping and dining. So let's come in here. The first thing you'll come across in this area is going to be our shopping. So lots of different things in this resort. This is like the resort gift shop, if you will. So you're going to have things that you'll see in the parks. You also have stuff in case you forgot, like medicine or toothpaste and things like that in here. You do also have some wine and a wine opener if you want to celebrate vacation when you get here. But then lots of other things that you will find in the parks. So if you want to pick up a magic band, I love checking the gift shop before you go into the park so you can really maximize your time in the parks. Plenty of t-shirts. Because this is on the Skyliner, you're also going to have some Skyliner merch, which I love. And then depending on the time you come, the merchandise you see will be different depending on what collections are out at that time. But just a little bit here, a little bit for everybody. But if you keep walking right through this area, we're going to get to the food court. So let's take a look in here. There is mobile order here, which we love to see, so you would pick that up right here. But let's just take a quick look at what some of the offerings are as of right now. Ooh, I may need to do this tomorrow morning. I love a taco bowl. And then we have lunch and dinner. You're gonna find your classic quick service theme park type food. Burgers, chicken tenders, pizza, salads, things like that. But let's take a closer look. First station here, right on your left as you come in, we have some coffee and desserts. It's currently noon, so we're coming in here around lunchtime, just so you can kind of get a picture there. This is where you're gonna get your burgers, your chicken sandwiches, your chicken tenders, barbecue pork sandwich. That looks pretty good. Love that we also have some grab and go items. Similar to all the other different, resorts as well, but you have lots of different grab and go items if you want, like even like a salad and sandwich, something just really, less expensive, easy to grab, bring to the pool, or if you're checking out, something like that. Love, they always have some fun, like cupcakes and things like that. Some fun desserts. Look at these cookies. Oh, this looks cool. Oh, love that. Plenty of pastries. These are our resort refillable mugs available right now. All right, let's keep going through the stations. So this has some more items, like I see a chicken parmesan, penne pasta, meatball sub, pizza. And then this station over here, create your own entree. So we have like chicken, salmon, shrimp, maybe some quote unquote nicer options. Stir fry, veggie, meatloaf. Lots of different things there. So that is a quick little look around the Pop Century food court. Right after you check out, this is also where you're gonna find the refill stations if you've got one of those mugs, which I personally love on my trips. I love that it comes with a dining plan too. And on this side, you'll have your coffee station, hot tea, hot cocoa, things like that. Again, all of that comes with the resort refillable mug as well. Or you can purchase just like a one-off soda or a one-off coffee or something. Plenty of seating area here if you get your food. A couple tables outside as well, or you could bring it right by the pool. So let's walk to my room. As I've mentioned, I'm in the 60s section. So we can kind of look out over the main pool here. I love this section because it's also really close to the Skyliner. But I wanted to show that this is like the main, how you get to your rooms. The doors are on the outside. So you will kind of walk, like I want to say motel style, if you will, but just so that you understand that, your door will be on the outside. And I have this lovely view coming out over the main pool area, and then down that way we kind of see a little bit of Art of Animation as well. We are in 4465. Oh, love that it has my little happy birthday on there. So I'll give you a quick pan and then we'll do a little bit more in detail here for you. I've said, I'm sure already in this video, this is my favorite value resort, so I can't wait to show you why. Okay, so my window is right here. The door is to our left. Here is our beverage station. So we have some like plastic cups, the ice bucket, a little like fake Keurig situation with some fixings here if you want to make some coffee, a drawer. And then this is a beverage cooler. So it's not going to keep things as cold as a fridge would, but so if you have medical needs for an actual fridge, for medicine and stuff, you'll just want to ask at the front desk. Let's keep going this way. Very nice dresser. I love that we have some outlets on the top. Open this up. You have a pretty big safe there. Some drawers. And then, or I should say some shelves in there. And in here we have 3 decent sized drawers. So decent amount of storage so far that we've seen. There is also under bed space. So you can put all of your suitcases and stuff right under there. I'm gonna actually go this way and finish this room before we go into the bathroom. So here is the main bed. So to the left of the bed, we have some outlets and things, and this little end table, which is very nice. And this bed, we'll do bed science later on, but I'm so excited to get into that bed. Same little end table over here for some other nooks and crannies. And then this is, I like that we have a nice table area, whether you're eating in here or have some work to get done. Don't mind my shoes. But the really cool thing is if you pull the chairs out, and let me move this situation. So this is actually going to pull down into, and I want to just show you how easy it is. This is it. And we have a bed. Love it. And let me grab the phone now to show you. But the bed, it's like, I don't know if it's the same exact bed as the main bed, but like this is like a real bed. Do you know what I mean? Like this is not a sofa bed. This is meant to be a 2 queen room situation or 2 queen bed room. But I like that this folds up to give you some more room during the day when you're not sleeping. So anyway, let me show you what this looks like with the bed down. So here is our pull down bed, but you can see it's thick, like an actual mattress. But then let me come back here so you can see. It's similar then to a normal hotel room. So you still have room around all of the beds and everything. Like there still is room to walk. It's of course a little tighter because this is down, but that is what that situation looks like. And then you would just store these in like a corner in the closet or something like that when the bed is down. If you wanted to keep the beds down all the time, you could, and then probably find a more permanent situation to hide those. But I love this room. I think it's nice, clean, modern, exact, like, you know, bare minimum for a nice hotel room here at Disney. I think it checks all the boxes. All right, we're coming into the bathroom area now. So first thing I have is a little bit of like a fake closet, but plenty of room to hang some things there. And then there are 2 empty shelves down there. Bathroom piece. There's lots of shelves in here for bathroom toiletries stuff. You have an iron and a hairdryer as well in here. 1 sink. Plenty of shelves underneath the sink and over there. And then I didn't point out too, there is always an ironing board. But this is a nice mirror with really good lighting for when you're getting ready in the morning. And then of course one of these as well to really get up in there. And then this is gonna be a separate room, so you could close the door here and kind of partition off. Oh, woofda. And I love that has a full mirror here. So if you want to really check out your outfit of the day, if you will, pop the socks, then you can close that door. But if you open this up, we have the toilet and a really nice shower. I think this is really nice. I love when we don't have a shower curtain. It just, for me, feels a little bit cleaner. And all of the rooms do come with body wash, shampoo, and conditioner. It used to be called H2O, and now it is basically the same thing, but with different labeling. So that is our bathroom. So that is the end of kind of showing you a little bit about around the room here at Pop Century. Nice, affordable hotel rooms. And I think what really sets this apart is having the Skyliner so close, which I know we'll talk about also in this video. But it's a really nice resort. You have the Disney theming, you're on property, so you get all of those different amenities. But anyway, let's jump to a different Christopher showing you around the resort and talking about some of those different amenities. So perhaps my favorite thing about this resort is that we have a Skyliner station right here. The Skyliner is my favorite method of transportation for Disney World. So from here, it will take you to Caribbean Beach Resort, Riviera Resort, Epcot, and Hollywood Studios. It really is a super convenient way to get around Disney World that's not like standing on a bus or something like that. So for that reason, this really is what sets it apart, in my opinion, for making it one of the best Disney resorts. It's my favorite value because of this reason. So let me show you basically kind of what it looks like. So if you're not familiar, this is the Skyliner. It's it's kind of like a sky ride, if you will, or a ski lift, but like a nicer version of it. So let me zoom in here. It's a little fast taking off, but it's super, like, people were worried because there's not necessarily air conditioning in there, but with the breeze and when you're zipping across the lake or up in the air, it really is nice in there. I gotta be honest, it feels good. Everyone has a seat. During busy times, there will be a long line, like the line from the station, because it actually is shared with Art of Animation, which is just across the way. You can see Art of Animation buildings over there. So the line for the Skyliner can actually be really long and come like all the way down, even into the resort. That is at like peak time. So right when the parks first open, or, you know, to come back from the parks at the end of the day. If you're coming at one of those times, you will most likely share one of these little gondolas with another party, because they fit up to, the most I've seen on it is 8. I don't know if it can technically fit more, but I've seen 8 people on there. If you do come at a slower time, so like right now, middle of the day, we came earlier, it was 9:30. So still early, but not super early. And we were able to have our own gondola. So if they can, they'll give you your own, because that makes it a really nice experience, just very private and everything. So anyway, so I wanted to make sure to show you the Skyliner, as that is really what sets this resort apart from something like All-Star. You know, if you're debating between an All-Star or Pop Century, this makes Pop Century worth it, in my opinion. It really does. So we're walking between the Skyliner and the main hotel right now. Or the main lobby, I should say. So this is the 60s section. This is going to be like a preferred section. So you have different room types, like we've talked about. So this is going to be one of the higher room types to get you here, just because it really is a preferred area. You're going to be close to the main lobby, which is where the dining is, but then also super close to the Skyliner. So this is our 60s section. So on all the buildings, you'll have lots of super, like, iconic things from the decades. So we have some fun daisies and these, like, peace and love and dancing and jiving. Over here we have our Play-Doh. This is actually where I'm staying. I'm staying in this building up top on the 4th floor. This is where you'll find the elevators and things like that. So that's nice that these buildings all have that. Over on the other side there, you can see some Jungle Book references. So you do still have that classic Disney theming throughout, just kind of mixed with that, like, decades pop century flair, if you will. This is our main pool area, right in between the 60s buildings. This is our main pool, the Hippy Dippy pool. Right in between the main pool and the main building, we have Pedal's Pool Bar, where you can get some different drinks. There is also a drink refill station that's open 24 hours a day. So if you don't want to go all the way into the main building, but you want to fill up your resort refillable mugs, this is a nice spot to come and do that. So here at Pedal's, you're going to get your standard pool bar drinks and strawberry daiquiris, pina coladas, cocktails, things like that, that make it feel like a tropical vacation. There's a couple little snacks. I showed the menu there. Nothing too major. The main food is going to be inside of the main building. I want to also show you the main map here, just so we can begin to take a look at like what this resort looks like. So this is going to be our main building here, the Classic Hall. You come out, this is kind of where we are right now. Right in here with the main, the pool area, the Pedals Pool Bar. These are those 60s buildings that we just walked past. And I love that on the map it shows the icons that are throughout the resort. So if you ever feel like you're lost, or you're like, oh, just meet me at the Mickey phone, you can look at this map and see exactly where that is. So we have 60s. We're going to come around this way and we'll have the 50s section. Come all the way to this other side. We have the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s. And that's where that pool is, in between the 80s and the 90s. So these sections get a little more crammed, a little more stuff in those sections. So that is it for this video looking all around Pop Century. Pricing really does vary, so reach out to me. I would love to help plan a magical trip for you and your family, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. There's also always usually some discounts and promos going on for Disney that I can look into for you depending on when you're traveling. But the prices are going to range kind of from that high 100 range to maybe a low 300 range per night, depending on when you're traveling. We could maybe get a little cheaper depending on the discounts, so just reach out to me whether you're looking at Pop Century or maybe a different resort. But hopefully this was helpful to kind of look around and take a look at some of the things around Pop Century. We didn't explore all the other areas. It's all a very similar theming and similar vibe, just with that different decade flair. So one day when I'm back there more permanently, maybe we can look around again. But I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions down below. And again, if you're planning a trip, reach out to me for some free help in planning a magical vacation. But if you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more of my videos, you can hit that subscribe button. And remember to plan your truth so that you can live your truth. Thanks so much.